Byakuya theme.
Of course, man.
Of course it was the Byakuya theme.
Can I get my Hyde and Seth theme? Like, what's going on with this?
I don't care what song it is. I just want anything from Persona to come. Anything from the Persona fighting game is like fight music.
Oh, yes. Mass Destruction, Burn My Dread.
Mass Destruction.
Please.
JyuunisT theme.
JyuunisT theme, the biggest
JyuunisT
troll BGM in all games.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
All right, and we see that Coma gets the first strike as he tries to keep Byakuya in a nice little sweet spot for range, but that range, mid-range game that Jyuuken has right now is not, giving Coma a bit of a run for his money. Both opponents doing a good job being very cautious of each other because they know exactly what both of them can do. Trying to fight for this neutral.
That was very weird what Coma did. He just put out like a very slow rolling ball, which is good to keep his opponent grounded. Kind of like just keep him blocked. Then he sets out two of those diamond traps and then immediately detonates both of them.
Right.
When his opponent was just out of the range. Right. Okay, interesting.
Jyuuken able to go for a few setups and get some damage onto Vatista, just creating more and more red health as that just completely vanishes. Backing Coma to a corner.
Oh, and then quick overhead. So smart, and then Jyuuken just change shifts.
Jyuuken seen about 200
he didn't tech out.
Oh, he goes
tech out. Now your opponent gets set up. And look at that input error.
Oh yes.
Jyuuken actually missed one of the trap setups. Fortunately, because Byakuya had enough time to set another one anyway.
Yep.
But yeah.
And with that, Coma puts Jyuuken puts the first point on the board for this game.
That laser.
All right, Coma sees an opening, takes it, puts some damage on Byakuya. Tries to go for the double-sided with the crystals in the back and trying to detonate them from the front and the back. Very nice play for Coma, but it's just not going to be enough trying to take down this Jyuuken guy.
Look at that blood move. It's pretty cool. I never noticed that.
The blood move? Oh, that's pretty.
All the way. That's huge also. That's the Undernight happening. I don't know. There's a story. I'm told. I haven't played it.
Who plays fighting games for stories? What?
Okay. Oh, no! That would have been it if you instead of just did... Oh, okay.
I felt as though that did so much damage, that overhead diagonal beam.
Well, the laser is a forward back charge.
Okay.
But, so I hope that was just, man, I hope that was like an input error. Because if you had done anything else, you would have been able to combo. I mean, Jyuuken whiffed the throw. And you were coming down with an assault, so, man, something should have happened. All right, whatever.
Oh, with that dash C, Coma's able to get out of the corner and become advantageous, applying that pressure to Byakuya.
Yeah, a lot of EXs are plus in this game. Unless it's something ridiculous that should never be plus, like a DP. EX DPs are always ridiculous and negative. And just like that,
Byakuya tries to go for the EX attack.
Speaking of EX DPs,
Coma's able to block that fully. Goes to the overhead and gets that grid break against Jyuuken.
Thank you for the grid, my friend.
Not looking good right now as he gets those lows and still continues to apply that pressure. Coma wins for
this game, but I swear I just saw a Vatista go for like an air throw.
All right, now it's Jyuuken's turn to try and put some more damage on the board, putting his opponent into the corner, and he gets this lovely favorite setup that we all know that he loathes and loves.
Damage on the board and traps on the field. You've activated my trap, etc. Oh, yeah.
Very nice attack from
Yellow
Coma.
throws, not familiar. They're when you throw your opponent in, while they are in hit stun, you have about 2 or 3 times the length of a normal throw window to tech that. It ends up being like half a second, a second.
So pretty much if you are familiar with fighting games, you play them on the reg, you should be able to get
that was it! Oh, counter throws do so much damage.
Yes,
Just keep his opponent back, and yeah.
Ooh.
Jyuuken basically had to run face forward into all of those. With so little time remaining, he just needed to close the distance between his opponent and then just get something on him. Yeah, so if it looked like he just ran into those, it's because really he just had no option.
Man.
3 seconds left. I gotta run.
Do your best. Desperation sets in. Alright, so as we're seeing right now, Jyuuken might be down, but he is definitely not out as he's able to put more damage, get that red health on Vatista, and as he continues to apply more pressure, making Coma slightly sweat a little bit. But as I speak, you have Vatista opening his opponent up and just pushing himself out of the corner, switches places. Oop, wait a minute. Tries to go for that grab, but it's just not happening.
For a lot of characters that charge, you might call them charge characters, you really have to be comfortable fighting out of with your back against the wall.
Yes.
So you can't lose heart, you can't lose your composition. You just really have to know what your character can do. And I didn't realize we lost our orbs whenever we rode that.
Alright, Coma just chilling in the corner, just holding that back charge, just getting ready for anything and everything. Oh, and Coma opens him up with that instant overhead. But Jyuuken is quickly able to recover as they go back to fighting back over that neutral. Oh, goes for the chain shift, tries to go for the grab, and Coma's instantly able to tech right out.
We saw you running at me, boom, I know what you're going for. And just like that, I don't know where the time goes, but we're already at 5 seconds on the clock.
Now
all you gotta do is hold back.
Jyuuken goes for some damage right now. He goes for the setup. What did he do?
Go for the meter.
Oh, you
just
should
use that meter.
Oh.
Jyuuken just needed to spend that.
And that's another thing we gotta realize, folks. It's 99 counts, and a lot of players just don't realize when the time gets lower and lower. So when it's at about 5 seconds and you know you have your opponent open up and you go for other safer combos when you really honestly shouldn't, they just don't have the... They're just not looking at the clock. And they're just not looking at the clock to realize that, hey, let me go for something more risky since I have him open right now just to get that damage.
Which is strange because I don't really want to believe that Jyuuken wasn't looking at the clock because he's a player that has a lot of... I don't know if there's a word for this. Like HUD, he's got a lot of HUD awareness. You know, he keeps his eye on the grid meter, which you really have to.
Yes, especially
you've got to keep your eye on so much in this game to play it at a high level. You got to keep an eye on your meter, your opponent's meter, the grid meter, the timer for the grid, and how much grid you got. There's a lot to keep track of. Not to mention the time. So, yeah.
And Coma's getting those set up with his own.
Great. That's going to be it. No, it's not.
Goes for that EX power
he
driver.
really wanted to seal it out. Just should spend the meter, Coma.
You should have spent that meter. What's going on? We talked before.
And that's... Oh,
no. All right. You better not let Jyuuken open you up because I could be speaking because he's sitting at 200 meter right now.
He has spent the meter on the wrong thing.
Yes, he did. He has one Vorpal, and Jyuuken still has 200 meter to go.
That's going to be it.
Let's see what Jyuuken does. He spends
that's
100 meter.
We're going into the chain shift.
Oh, he goes for the setup. Oh, and Coma is...
He really just can't kill.
Wait a minute. He cannot kill. It's one more hit. Oh, and Jyuuken gets the hit. Coma is... I know Coma has to be hot right now.
But at least Coma is going into round 3 with 200% meter.
All right.
That's the one consolation he can get. Oh, no. Throw, but that gets grid broken.
All right, tries to go for that overhead with the flash kick. Coma knew it was coming. Goes for the chain shift, tries to go for the grab, but Coma quickly techs out of that, getting himself out of the corner, putting himself at 100 meters. Oh, and then Jyuuken gets that overhead, applying more damage to Vatista and goes for a minor setup. Puts more damage. Byakuya sitting at 100 meter right now. Oh! Coma opens up, gets more damage.
Just techs right into the attack. Techs right into Batista's 5A.
Oh, and Coma's able to get that grab, and that hurt a lot. Goes to the EX plus, making himself plus.
And you can't,
and Jyuuken is it. Oh my goodness.
Didn't even have, you cannot tech out of, you can't chain shift out of certain moves. And for good reason, like EX DPs.
Ew.
That would be just a little bit too good.
Like at that moment.
And Jyuuken, what are we seeing?
Is he going for Seth?
I don't know. We might be just thinking. It's either going to be Yuzu or
Hilda?
Oh,
is we going for Hilda?
Okay.
Can we, Hilda? We get Hilda?
Yeah, we don't usually see Hildas. At least we don't usually see them in the tournament.
Do it, Jyuuken.
He look at him. Look at his face. He's like, what an idiot. You all believed me?
Oh, I was trolled. I was like, we're going to get some Hilda gameplay. Oh, boy.
Look at that face. Okay.
Oh, man, he definitely trolled me. Oh, man. All right, so as we go back in, it is currently Coma's set point right now. He wins these next 2 matches, and he will be taking home grand finals this week. All right, Jyuuken's able to open up with the low. Tries to go for a minor setup. Crosses up and shifts him, getting Vatista back into the corner.
No. Yeah, and you saw that Coma really tried to just poke Byakuya while he was setting up those traps, but he couldn't do it. Look at that overhead low nonsense. I don't even know how you got hit.
Again with those lows, just completely getting the juggle game on the Vatista right now.
See, here's how this goes. We usually time out, and when we time out, that's a Vatista match.
Yep.
But when Jyuuken has his way with his Byakuya, look at that. That was done in like 40 seconds.
Yep.
Oh no, you ran right into me.
Get that dash C. Oh.
Please do not approach the lolly with the spinning blades.
I guess the bail off.
Once again, Vatista goes for the throw, and then Jyuuken just bail off.
All right, Jyuuken applying more. Oh! Coma's able to jump over Jyuuken's head, putting Jyuuken in a disadvantaged situation and just applying that damage. But Jyuuken goes for the quick bailout, goes for the special, and traps Coma. This is going to put some good damage on the board and just letting Jyuuken breathe just a tiny bit.
Look at that glide, just all the way out. All the way out.
Oh, he just gets hit by that random orb to the face.
I really like that effort there by Jyuuken to try to anti-air.
Oh, and then he goes for the chain shift, opening him up with that low, setting up with the crystal.
And yes, spend that meter, Coma. Thank you. Hashtag Coma, spend that meter.
There you go, ending with the flash kick. And this is going to put Coma at game point.
Yep, that's true. Tournament point. Facts.
What can Jyuuken do, folks? Can Jyuuken come out and get this clutch, or is he definitely going to give the title of UNIST champ to Coma this week?
This is kind of crazy because for how long this fight has been going on so far, it is a 2-0. A lot of people see that as a blowout, but you know, you can have a close 2-0 and you can have a complete blowout 2-0.
Absolutely.
And this is really close. You know, if a couple of key moments had gone in different directions in each of these past matches, it might be a completely different game that we've been seeing now.
All right, we got Coma setting himself up. He's got the veil off. He's got the grid. Oh, he gets grid broken, but he still has the veil off. He does not unfortunately get that tech grab, and Jyuuken is able to apply more damage. Gets his veil off. Coma's still grid broken right now, only for a few more seconds. Gets that back.
So sneaky. This time we do catch you with that anti-air.
Yes, we do.
Encroaching on my airspace? I think not.
He goes for the chain shift. Jyuuken gets some meter to set up some traps.
He got hit. Not even sure how. I'm sure Jyuuken wasn't sure how either.
Oh, and Jyuuken is able to clutch this out, putting another point on the board, bringing this 2-1. Oh, Jyuuken is definitely not out yet.
Finally gets one game on the board. No offense.
No offense taken at all. These matches are tough.
There's nothing else to say except, yeah, you're right.
These matches are tough. Like, whew.
All right. You had a moment to shake out all the nerves. So let's see what you got, Jyuuken. I'm rooting for whoever is currently losing, and in this case, it is Jyuuken. And good. We got corner carries. And yep, we've seen this before. We know how this goes.
Yep, gets his bread and butter setups.
And you thought you could jump at me, but I put traps on the floor.
Gets the chain shift, make himself safe, but unfortunately, Coma's able to open up with that low, but doesn't get a complete full combo out of that. Still anyone's game.
What a great... Yeah, that was a great dash-up throw.
Jyuuken's going to play a little bit more costly, only for a few seconds, as he has that broken grid. Because until he gets a little bit more, he might win this grid battle, and it looks like that he does in fact win the grid battle. Only barely, though.
So the way that it works is that if you have the more grid at the bottom, if you have the more grid at the bottom, then whenever that timer, and the timer's like 11 seconds, 13, it's a weird number.
It's an odd number.
Yeah. Whenever it ticks down, whoever has more grids gets the advantage. And it's done by things similar to like Guilty Gear, that gets you meter, so like running at your opponent, being more offensive, you know, all that stuff. Being more offensive generally. Or being like really good at blocking if you have your shield up.
All right, Jyuuken in a very nice advantageous situation right now, getting his opponent into the corner. He has 200 meter, just spends 100 to get his nice bread and butter setups, and then completely taking about 35% health of Coma right now. Coma trying to trigger those traps just to get him out. He gets the high counter on Jyuuken, and Jyuuken goes for that chain shift. Tries to go for a little minor more setups, gets 200 meter. He has the meter to send. He's got it. Spends the 100. Goes for his BNB setups again.
You know, it really looked like he was flexing, but what Jyuuken was trying to do is he was holding the D button to try to get more grid meter because it was very close. And in the end, Coma did actually end up taking it.
All right.
Yeah, very good. Like I said, very good presence of mind, very good HUD awareness. Really just trying to win the grid war.
Ooh, and
seals it.
Oh, and this seals it. Jyuuken is down, but he is definitely not out.
Once again, match point though. Anytime Coma gets a point on the board, it's going to be tournament point for him. And that was really great footsies. I'm really surprised that you managed to lift punch with that Jyuuken. If you're listening to this on the replay, good job.
Jyuuken putting himself in a very phenomenal situation right now. He has yet to take a hit yet. Goes for the chain shift. Gets a nice 138 meter, putting Coma with only 25% left. Gets it with the overhead. Gets it with the low. Cutting more damage.
Perfect again.
He gets the perfect, bringing this 2-2.
2-2.
Woo!
Come all the way back.
My goodness.
Like all the way back.
Jukey gets that perfect and gets more points on the board, bringing this 2-2, folks. This is definitely anyone's game. Jyuuken is not out right now, showing his colors right now.
The thing is that whenever, like, Coma wants to keep his opponent in a range, and Jyuuken is playing a character where Byakuya just wants to be in your face, make you guess, trap, trap, trap. So these are two very characters that play very conflicting styles.
All right, folks. So we got the last. We got the last 2 sets right now. Anyone's game.
Very smart to stall the air fall.
We'll either get a complete victory and end this early, or we can go for a nice bracket reset. So let's see what goes on with this.
Which I'm sure people in the following tournaments are just dreading. Like, no.
Both of them playing a very good neutral game right now. But
Jyuuken finds Coma actually setting out a trap and then just punishes.
Yes, Jyuuken is able to open up.
Good block at the overhead.
Catches him slipping.
Another overhead block. Spin out. I'm rolling out, I guess you might say. Yeah, keep his opponent in good, charging the grid.
Absolutely.
Tried to steal it back from Byakuya, but doesn't quite get it.
Oh boy, Jyuuken again in this advantageous situation, sitting at 200 meters, spends that cash, putting Coma at about 35%, sets some traps, chain shifts and gets a little bit more meter at 157 right now. As the meter continues to go up, Jyuuken applies more pressure.
Oh, great punish. Doesn't knockdown
gets the veil off. Oh, but he whips,
nice jump
the
back.
EX.
So
nice
smart.
jump back, nice jump back.
Okay, good throw break. We got reactions. What are you going to do? You got 10 seconds. You got to go forward, Coma. I know
Jyuuken has the life lead right now. If he wanted to, he's going to kill his opponent. But if he wanted to, he definitely could have just held back. But he's definitely just going to... there we go. He's going to apply that pressure, get that damage, and getting this... Ooh, it is currently... Ooh, bracket reset point for Jyuuken. My goodness, guys.
I know a lot of the people running the show around here are dreading this. I mean, these games are going on long, but...
they should be used to this by now.
They should be used to this by now. We know what these regulars are like. Look at that mobility that Byakuya has.
Mobility!
Just
He's
jumps around all those projectiles.
Just to able to carry himself over top of Vatista and get that last overhead. Again, putting him into the corner, getting that red damage, and setting up his bread and butter traps.
Like I was saying, you know, it's not like when Coma had the 2-0 lead, it's not like it was a blowout. It's not like Jyuuken was ever down and out.
Not at all.
It's really just a factor of the clutch where, you know, Jyuuken is now sealing these rounds instead of, you know, taking it down to the wire and then losing composure, whatever it is.
Byakuya currently has 1 Vorpal and he is getting that grid meter. As soon as he cashes out, he is definitely going to be able to apply some significant damage. He goes to the EX, has 26, but he's still sitting on that chain shift, folks. When will he cash out? When will he get that meter? He gets about 57, 62, 80, completely still applying that pressure. Oh,
good block on that.
Good block on that. And we have a bracket reset, folks. And now, guys, at this point in time, it is a full...
Raise your bits.
Raise your bits. It is a full mental endurance game now. Both of these opponents have been playing games all night, and now they have to go through at least another, what, 4 more at least?
At least, well, no, at
no,
least
5.
3. At least 3, at most 5. At most 5.
At least 3, at most 5. But the way they're playing tonight, we're most definitely going to get at least 5.
So buckle in. I hope y'all went to the bathroom, got snacks. Because we have just reset the bracket, which means Coma's now in loser's bracket. Jyuuken in loser's bracket. Great anti-air. Doesn't manage to convert off it, but man, Jyuuken on point.
See, it's at this point in time, it's minor stuff like this that can drop your mental fortitude if you get hit by minor things like that.
Now noticing that Batista's jump C is really good at clearing out those traps. It hits both directions around her.
Really?
And it is, it's the one where she spins.
Okay, that's understandable then. Nice spin.
So she just spins around and she eliminates all those traps. Because not familiar with this character, which, you know, why would you be? You can just punch all of his traps and make them go away. If you either hit the opposing character or the traps. Oh, push him in. Oh, no.
Jyuuken gets hit by that overhead, and Coma's finally starting to see some daylight. Tries to go for the grab, but Jyuuken's able to show her up his fast reflexes and gets that tech right out. Coma still applying damage as he continues to dwindle Jyuuken's health down and slowly pushing him in the corner.
Oh,
What was this? Was that a
so
button input error?
I can only imagine that what Coma wanted to do, he wanted to pop a trap, so he just instinctively 5A'd, but there was no trap out. He just ended up jabbing Jyuuken out of something. And yeah, at that point, Coma just take the throw, you just hold back, you just block whatever, because at that time, the throw animation is not going to, it's not going to process the damage. Okay. Thrown. I didn't realize throws activated traps. And
there we go.
Roll on through. Hard to block from this.
Oh, and there we go. Jyuuken's B&B setup doesn't have too much meter to do a lot of things right now, but he does in fact has one mobile he cashes out. And it's still applying that damage.
No real reason. I just like playing Persona.
All right, it is now Coma's turn. Hazy start cashing out meter.
So Coma's turn still.
Coma's turn, but Jyuuken is still in slight Jyuuken's favor as he is getting ready to win Vorpal and just that nice little pixel of Vorpal, grid left, he wins Vorpal.
Byakuya, you cheater. Look at him just float over all those projectiles.
Jyuuken applying that pressure, gets the hits in. Will he be able to finish? Gets the lows in. He has the meter to finish, folks. And this match is going to go to...
Oh,
wait a minute!
Tries
to change shift, but doesn't get that last hit.
Yeah, he really, you can see Jyuuken really wanted that hit to change shift. Okay, real smart. Jyuuken doesn't have to do anything, just set up the traps and wait it out. And yeah, Coma knows it.
Yeah, they can just wait
Coma
it out.
knows it.
Yep, that's all Jyuuken's got to do is just sit there
They're
and
both
wait.
at 200%, just wait it out. Yep.
Oh my goodness, folks.
It's a really hard, that'd be hard to make a comeback against.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whatever, just save it for the next round.
Alright, Jyuuken getting in those lows and applying that damage again, putting more and more red health, gets that EX setup and goes for his signature B&B setups.
Alright. And crumbles, you know what that means? We're seeing another combo. We've seen this before.
Or
Set
B&B.
up.
We've seen this old story and dance before.
And
gets the flash kick
out. We've seen that before too.
But not as often as we should have in this time around.
And yeah, you see Vorpal. Yeah, they're both just gonna charge up.
They did
it's gonna be a tie. Oh, never mind. Coma wanted it. Coma wanted to like press that advantage. So fine, you're gonna charge. It's my turn then.
Oh, tries to go
that
for the
didn't
pin. Didn't hit.
That's
and because
close, but that didn't hit.
goes for the flash kick. Okay.
Flash kick on out. And while that was happening, yeah.
Tries to go for the grab, but completely whisked, but it is still Coma's turn. Nice tech from Jyuuken, but still in the corner.
You've seen me rolling.
Rolls right on past him, gets those crystals set up.
7 seconds left, and this is it.
Oh, and he
and this is your
completely
chance,
whiffed.
Coma. This is your
Coma, what are you doing?
Coma, what are you doing? There's
What
only 3 seconds
happened?
left.
Coma, no.
Coma,
No,
let me see his
Coma.
face. What does he look like? What is he doing?
I need to see this.
What are you? Oh,
Yay.
he's trying to defend his bad decisions.
He's trying to defend his actions.
his bad decisions.
No.
Coma, look at him smile. He knows he messed up. He knows he messed up.
No, Coma, what's going on?
What
Oh, man.
was that?
Oh, just let that go. My goodness, that had to hurt him just a tiny bit.
Yeah. My word. My
And because of that loss, Coma is definitely going for blood now.
That's something that'll get in your mind. It's kind of a mental fortitude. And that was a beautiful grip break. That was a beautiful instant overhead. We haven't seen it a lot this set from Coma. But yeah, you gotta always keep that in mind that she might just spring, like, you know, drill into your head. So you don't be.
Up goes for the dash on through, gets that tiny little setup, getting Coma into the corner, gets that EX setup, doesn't have too much meter to set up to do too much stuff, but he does in fact has enough to apply those traps to still apply pressure on Coma. And again, getting that damage, getting that red health, and then brings home this game. Oh, Jyuuken.
Man, that was just one game. What a real, like,
Jyuuken is doing the most right now.
Oh,
Again, having Coma into the corner.
Has Coma lost his composure?
He might have.
He rattled? Has something rattled Coma's bones?
A few things must have just ruffled his feathers tonight, folks.
You can tell
Gets
that
the chain
he's
shift.
rusty.
Ooh. Gets the chain shift, jumps over his opponent again, sitting at 140 meter, and that's only increasing. Uses that, cashes it, gets the B&B setups, and now applying that pressure. Oh, gets the grid break, and now the table is slightly turned. Hey, high risk, high reward.
Yeah. That was so gutsy.
Oh, but Jyuuken's able to get that low, able to open up with that low, and then again, so putting this as 2-0 Jyuuken, making this Jyuuken's match point. Here we have it, folks. If Jyuuken wins 2 more games, two more rounds, he comes back as the underdog, Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, coming out of Luce's bracket. Which is weird because we saw Coma. Coma was the one that knocked Jyuuken into Luce's bracket. Oh no. I think it's funny that Byakuya, like, just can delay his, like, DP Rekka so that it's safe. And then just jump, and then put it in a trap, and then he can just act. Okay. Yes, that was very smart. You saw that Coma knew that his opponent had chain shift ready. So he put out the orb and then immediately activated it because that orb stays active once it's been triggered. That was also a nice, really good anti-air laser.
All right, so right now it's still looking okay. Not the greatest situation for Coma, but it's still looking good right now. He still has a good opportunity to put something on the board, but as I speak, commentator's curse. Jyuuken overheard me and said, "Nah,
timer
fam."
is running down though. Coma did a good job at really like delaying the
Absolutely.
So he might just win on timeout.
Yep, he has the life lead right now as he got 16, 15.
I had to imagine that was wanted to be that was an input error and it was supposed to be a flash kick.
Oh my goodness.
You only have, all right, you just have flash kick ready.
Come on, Coma, have that flash kick ready.
Coma, flash kick. Now is the chance.
He has scaled
now
too
is
much.
your chance, Coma.
2, 1, 0.
Okay.
Oh, and Coma
You didn't
wins.
have to do anything.
Oh, saved by the bell. Coma gets one on the board due to a timeout.
Right.
Ooh, all right, Jyuuken still applying that. Oh, and there we go. That famous flash kick from Coma, getting himself a little bit of breathing room, setting up those traps to get away from those setups by Jyuuken. Trying to keep him at a distance, but Jyuuken is quickly able to get his footing again and then get into that close range, applying that damage. Getting it. Oh, he whips his B&B setup. Still applying that pressure though, but it's definitely a nice little mental game off of Coma right now without having to worry about that EX setup or those spider web. And now Coma taking advantage of that, gets himself out of the corner, applying that damage. Slightly backs off a bit, and then again applying that pressure. He's able to block against that veil off. Good, gets the grid break against Byakuya and putting him at a nice 5% left with 38 seconds left in this match.
I like how we have the American flags, even though these are both.
Oh, and Coma falls right into it. What just happened? Coma, don't do this. You're choking on me right now.
Oh, dear.
Coma, you have 30 seconds.
A good chunk of damage, but that did take 200% meters, so Jyuuken really has to kind of do this on us now. Whereas Coma, all you gotta do is just, you know what? Just laser. There
we go. Chain shift it to a flash kick.
So
there we
good.
go. And Coma puts a game on the board. 2-1.
So that was Coma's really giving me like heart palpitations here because he's such a cutie.
I need a pacemaker. Where's my pacemaker? All right, Coma is definitely still in it right now. He is definitely playing this. Playing this endurance match very well. Very well.
Yeah, even though Jukey is sitting on match, one more game and he wins. Oh man, look at this little girl just get juggled.
Gets the chain shift. Goes for a small combo to apply a little bit more damage. Backs away as he just applies a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a very interesting choice. Chip damage not a very big factor in this matchup. So he really, oh no.
Coma tries to jump over the web, but he gets hit by the
flash
low
kick?
and the web.
You had time, Coma. You were just gonna flash.
Oh, gets hit by that anti-air. Oh,
okay,
we'll see some damage from Coma.
Are you gonna cross under? Can you cross under? And cross under. Oh, okay. We're doing this out of the corner.
Oh!
And yeah, fall.
And he whiffs the special. Just doing the lolly backflip out of it. Oh, I know Coma was clenching his butthole.
Coma was friggin' panicking, or else he would have jumped forward. If he had the presence of mind, he would have jumped forward over Byakuya and then tried to punish.
Absolutely. Coma still has it right now. I spoke too soon.
Please stop calling her the lolly. She is 1,000 years old or something like that.
all right, everyone. This is it. You can sing at match point, tournament point.
And Coma de-rattle his bones. I want to see the de-rattle happen. Okay, yeah, just set that out and leave it there.
Playing very cautiously now as he's playing that range game.
Right. Coma really doesn't. He's just, holding back, just jumping across.
Yep.
Oh no! He doesn't get that anti-air out in time.
He's able to go for that assault, gets the camos up, and just racking up the numbers. Started sitting at 33 hits, 2.7K.
Yeah,
Jyuuken's able to take out of that. Jyuuken still has
these two players, they're used to purple throws from Blaze Blue, so really we shouldn't see a lot of, or really ever see a successful yellow throw. If you got yellow thrown, you need to work on your actions. A bit of it consistently. Okay, keeping that safe. But then again, Coma just drops it. Like,
it doesn't see his turn. But see, he ends his turn because look at the clock and look at their health right now.
But the health bar is a little bit too close. One combo, which would take about 10 seconds. Okay.
But see, that's why Coma's playing that very cautious range game right now because he knows that Jyuuken has to get in.
Right. I don't know if it was worth 200 meter, but okay, real smart.
I mean, hey, I think at this point, Coma's just a little slightly rattled enough that you know what, he doesn't want to risk anything going in, so he's just going to play the range game.
The rattle
and
is
just
going
wait it out.
deep into his bones.
It has.
The rattle is really there. It's stuck. It's like Operation where you get like the Charlie horse and stuff. There's like just a rattle. Isn't that actually one of them? You get like a rattled knee or something like that?
Yep.
You get rattled bones, Coma. That was so. He manages to whiff a throw and then still combo because thank you, orbs.
He tries to go for the bailout, but it doesn't work, and he's gonna get punished for that.
You could tell Jyuuken really wanted that.
Yes, he
wanted to seal out this game.
But wait a minute, it's not over yet. All right, Coma's able to change it out. He's sitting on about a 200 meter right now. Jyuuken's sitting on 0, but Coma is still in the corner at a disadvantaged situation.
I like the decision that Coma makes to jump into the traps and then just block it. Just get rid of the problem.
Both of these players showing a very good demonstration of their defensive skills right now and their reflexes.
Great. And that's plus, so let's see what you got.
Try to go for the overhead. Try to go for it again.
We've seen those. And of course, gotta cancel that into the plus lasers.
All right, look.
Ends your turn.
As we keep going, Coma is back on the defensive.
Right.
Still have this significant life lead.
Down back.
And we are down
back
past
and
15
charge.
seconds.
Oh, no.
But Jyuuken gets the opening.
And he's got meter going.
And he's got meter 10 counts. He's getting ready to try and set for those BNB
You get
setups.
one more mix-up. And then
one more mix-up. 5 seconds. 4.
It's not
3,
happening.
2,
there's nothing.
1.
Okay, so we're in last game.
Woo!
We're in last game.
My goodness. Coma was slightly rattled, but he is able to hold on just enough. And we are getting this 5th game. It is anyone's game right now to be crowned the weekly UNIST champion, folks. My goodness, my pacemaker, I can't right now. Everything hurts. My eyes are bleeding. Oh, my heart's pounding at 1,000 miles a minute. I don't even know what to say.
As it should be. Yeah, and there's a lot of chat was saying you really don't even feel the time pass because it's not like a Guile matchup where you're always holding down back. You know, that's your entire game plan. Things are always happening on the screen, and it's not like these two are giving us a chance to rest.
Not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
And as we say that, Coma gets that grid-broken grab as he completely wins Vocal and sitting on a full grid meter.
I think Coma, what he's decided is that he's going to be a little bit more offensive.
Oh, absolutely.
As we can see, it's been only about 30 seconds, and already he was working on a perfect. Gets a little bit knocked a little bit there, so it's not happening anymore. But yeah.
But he can definitely be a lot more aggressive since he's definitely come back from that huge deficit.
Right.
Completely shaking Jyuuken.
I think he has a little bit of, he's got a bottle of juice, bone de-rattler there.
Wait a minute, because it's still 30 seconds left, and Jyuuken just needs 2 hits.
Yeah, 30 seconds is not an insignificant amount of time. You can't, your game plan at 30 seconds left is not time at your opponent.
All right, Vatista still having the life lead right now, sitting on 200
Good block in the overhead.
Oh, and
that was such a smart normal.
He sees the normal.
Such a smart normal.
Oh, it is game point for Coma, guys. my heart right now. I can't take it.
Oh, those.
You see Jyuuken taking a little bit more breaks as he backs up to try and get a better game plan
Oh,
right now,
wow.
stopping that pressure.
And the grid goes in Coma's favor. I
Yeah.
totally thought Jyuuken would have had it.
Oh, gets that dash C, and now it's time.
That's
it's
easy
Coma's
combo.
turn.
That's easy combo.
Coma-
I've seen this in tutorial
Oh,
mode.
absolutely. Coma gets those B's and B's, applies that pressure, and seeing about 130 meter, and that increases to growth.
For those, if you don't know, that jump C, I think it is, where Vatista spins around, that is not an overhead. That is not an overhead. You can block that crouching.
Oh, he tries to go for his EXBMB setup, but
And that
Coma
is
saw
a
it coming.
big blow to Jyuuken.
Absolutely.
Lost 100 meter there and got hit.
All right, Coma's sitting at 200 meter.
And
He's
that's
going to finish.
it. No, that's not going to do
That's not
damage,
as-
but like
it's gonna
this
do
is
significant, but it's not
highly
gonna kill.
in Coma's favor now. And I think it's really funny because
And
essentially
there we
the only
have it, folks.
reason that we are in losers bracket and the only reason that there was a reset at all is because Coma heard that JJ bet 1,000 bits that Jyuuken was going to come all the way back. He said, all right, okay, I'll let him. Oh, wait, no, that was the other way.